Oh yeah, anytime an opportunity comes from your alma mater, I think, and a place that can have success, it's always a positive thing, and it's something you're always going to keep your ear out for. And I'm really just thankful that Coach Beatty gave me the opportunity to come back, and fired up to be back. Kansas City's hometown for me too, and obviously Lawrence has a special place, and I'm just, like I said, just excited to be back and get things going.
Young, got a lot of energy to me. I think I have knowledge of both college and pro game, and I just have a passion to make guys get better. Make it easier? Well, the good thing about right now is we have a new head coach, and we have a lot of good things in front of us, so that'll sell kids. Kids that want to come in and play early, our scholarship numbers are down, so they're going to have an opportunity to do that as opposed to going and being the number 3 guy. But really, Kansas has been selling itself as far as I'm concerned, so we just got to go find the kids that want to be a part of it.
Working for Coach Beatty was a big part of the decision. He is a fired up, energetic, brings energy, and that fits right into my personality and how I coach. And having the opportunity to work with him for a year at A&M, you would like nothing better than to be under him, on a full-time position-wise. So that, and shoot, Lawrence, Kansas, does it get any better?
Yeah, I mean, just him as a human being, and just as a man of character. Him talking to, just saying where he bleeds blue and crimson. I mean, he absolutely loves this place. And when he took the job here, that was the one thing when I talked to him. I mean, he just said that this place can and is special. I mean, it's a special place and can be back to where it was. We can get it back to being where it was when they won the Orange Bowl and where they did it. It can be done here. It's been proven it's been done here. And just his vision and how he wants to do it and the staff that he's put together, is one of the big reasons why I wanted to come. And he's in it for us as assistant coaches, which is cool. And not saying that guys I've worked for in the past aren't, but that's the first thing he said, listen, I'm in it for you guys. Everything I do is for you guys. He's a giver, and you want to work really hard for that guy.
Obviously, with joint stability and movement, I am big on getting guys to move better. That's the name of the game. We can be as big and as strong and as powerful as we want to be, but if we can't change direction, if we can't accelerate, decelerate, it does no good. It doesn't matter how strong you are. So my thing is with basketball, it's so based on movement because you got to defend both sides of the floor. And I do want people to understand that I am a football person. I just happen to be a strength coach at a high major basketball team, but I brought a football mentality to that. I've been a football strength coach for, my goodness, I was a football strength coach for 6 years at Wyoming, for 2 years here. So I've been a football guy for.
But there's lessons that you can bring from basketball to football.
Absolutely, absolutely. My biggest lesson is a lot of big guys, they will try to fight you on bending their knees and getting low. Well, when I have a guy that's 7 foot tall and can get low and bend his knees and be flexible and be mobile, then that just kind of throws that out the window for me. Absolutely. If what I do in the weight room has to mirror what they want to do on the field. If we're going to play fast, I can't have them moving slow in the weight room. So they've got to get used to being at a high tempo, and that's what we'll do. They've got to be in great shape. If we're gonna move quickly, if we're gonna do things quickly, they better be in great shape.
I think it all depends on it all depends on how much run game you have, because the run game takes pressure off the quarterback. So it all depends. If you're just going to drop back and throw it 50 times a game and then just run the draw, then yes, all of the pressure is coming down on the quarterback. But if you can use tempo and you use formations and you use run game, you can take more pressure off your quarterback. And obviously, if his talent level's up here and his decision-making is up here, you want all the pressure to be on the quarterback. But if he's just an average Joe and you're just trying to, get out there and be functional on offense and all that stuff, then you need to, as a coach, as an offense coordinator, you better create some stuff to take that pressure off of them.
No, we'll make some significant changes, whether it be dictated by the personnel that we have or just by things that as the game of college football evolves. A lot of new things going on out there in terms of scheme and that in the Big 12. So we'll make changes on the defensive side to one, keep up with it, but then also make sure we're putting our personnel in the best position. Yeah, on the defensive side, excited about the two guys who are here right now. Obviously, Kevin Kane's a guy that I was coaching here and as a player, and a guy that has always been about KU and worked hard, and he's went out and done a nice job of developing himself as a football coach. He's got around some people and learned and taken pride in it, and excited to bring him back here because he understands what it takes to win at Kansas. And Calvin was one of those guys that there were several people that I have a tremendous amount of respect for in college football that reached out and couldn't say enough good things about Calvin as a person, as a coach, and excited that he was added to the group, and a guy that understands the Big 12 by being a really good player in this league, and he'll help us in all avenues.